Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are once again with a woman of substance, a woman who has achieved greater heights with lots of efforts and hard work. We have a lady with us in the studio who doesn't require any formal introduction. Yes, I'm talking about Mrs. Uzma Naheed Sahiba. Mrs. Uzma Naheed Sahiba is Executive Director of Iqra Education Foundation, and she is the President of IWA, and she is the Vice President of All India Muslim Masharat, and she is the former executive member of Muslim Personal Board, and she is the director of UN chapter GDF, Global Dialogue Foundation, and general secretary of Al Quds Global Foundation South Asian chapter. So a lady who has achieved these milestones, it's not easy to achieve. So behind these successes, there are lots of efforts, hard work, contributions, sacrifices, and compromises on certain aspects. So let me welcome Mrs. Uzma Naheed Sahiba. Assalamu alaikum, Uzma Waji, kaisi hain aap?
Walaikum assalam.
How
I'm
are
very
you?
happy to meet you.
Alhamdulillah, same here. I'm also happy. So Mrs. Uzma Naheed Sahiba, your contribution is world known. And today you are a figure tall enough to be recognized globally. Tell me how you could manage this, especially being a Muslim woman. Was it difficult journey, or very easily you have achieved all this?
Jazakallah khair for your invitation. And actually, I feel that I'm being pushed by my family and my society. And nothing is possible until and unless you are not favored by the people. So whatever I was doing, I felt, especially in Bombay, I felt that people are so good that if you want to say something, if you ask something, they really take it serious and they really want to help you. So I was not, well versed financially when I started working, but someone was sponsoring, someone was helping for another way. So I feel that people's encouragement and their morals give you a very great courage in life.
Yes, that's true. थोड़ा सा आप हमें अपने फैमिली बैकग्राउंड के बारे में बताएं। कहा जाता है कि हर कामयाब मर्द के पीछे औरत का हाथ होता है, तो यकीनी बात है कि हर कामयाब औरत के पीछे भी किसी ना किसी का हाथ तो जरूर होगा। तो आप बताएं अपनी फैमिली के बारे में, अपने इब्तदाई हालात के बारे में,
Okay.
और कैसे यहाँ तक पहुंची हैं।
My family, I belong to Deoban, and I was from the family of the founders of Darulum Deoban. I'm telling you because uh, people were really surprised when I came forward in social work from this family background. My father was a vice chancellor and all ulama were there, but I came in very young age in Bombay after my marriage. So for 5 years there was no child, but afterwards I thought that I should do something because I have very much time to spend on something. So I discussed with my husband that I want to do something. So he said, "Okay, whatever you want to do, you can." So there was a doctor. She was of my age. Now she's no more here. She said that I will support you whatever you want to do. So my first work was started uh, uh, from the cassettes of Ambiya al-Islam series, which I started when Ramayana and Mahabharat was coming on TV, and my children were very young. So this was the first step, and that was very difficult for me because I was not aware about the professionalism of this field, radio and TV world. So I went to Amin Sayani and I told him that I want to bring Islamic history in audio cassettes, and it should be very interesting because we cannot show videos of Anbiya alayhi salam. So in this process, it was, for 6 months, he was just turning out my scripts, and he was laughing and he's saying, you call it a script? So in this period, my father-in-law, Maulana Hamidul Ansari Ghazi, was very good author of many books, and he was in Congress and Jamiat Ulama. So he was very much interested, and some type of, I can say that he was surprised that a woman can do such type of work. Every day he used to ask me what my beta has done today. This was his love. My mother-in-law was a writer. She was Hajra Nazli. She was a very famous novel writer. She has written 22 novels. She was also surprised, but she was not very happy that a woman could go outside and she should work. She used to say that a lady should sit at home. She can write. She can work from home only. So, but for this thing, she was little upset. But once a lady came, she was her friend, and she has some serious problem with her. So the lady told me later that when I asked her that this is my problem, so she said that you should tell to Uzma and she will solve your problem, but don't tell my name to her, because so such type of things happen with me. And then afterwards I started working about this project Ambiya al Islam series, and it was so popular that from my home I was living at 5th floor and there was no lift. And in 1 month, 6,000 cassettes in 86, 6,000 cassettes were sold.
Oh,
So HMV company and Crescendo Music Company, many companies contacted me. What you have done? This is not the way to do. And but everywhere, it was a doom, like the cassettes has come, and on the streets when they were playing, there was a wooden shops. There was VCR and all. They used to give for hire. So they were calling me and saying that some 40 people are listening to your videos, your audios, and they was very much interested because no one knows Islamic history. So afterwards, I somehow in 1992 I was engaged in right affected people for the rehabilitation, and I was working with Times of India, Tata Institute of Social Science, Nirmala Niketan College of Social Work. So there was a group and we started working for the rehabilitation of 400 families.
great.
So then there was a shift of my work.
Okay. So from audio to social work, and
Yeah.
from reviving the history to going into the fields. So
Yes.
again, was there any was there any resistance from mother-in-law for going to for the social work, or she was okay by that time?
No, she was not okay, but I told her that I will cook for you whatever you like. I will decorate the home, whatever work I will complete. But there are 4 hours that is for me. So
Great, great. That is your me time, and you can do whatever you like in that me time. So
yes.
that's really, I remember that once when we were together in a caravan, so how impressive you were in your speeches, in your motivational talks. So I have seen you speaking very effectively, and the people, they follow you greatly. So what is the secret of this aspect of your communication skills?
Yeah, this is very important question. Usually, I feel that women have no space in homes also, and they are not being addressed or they are not being discussed the problems. But in my family, in my parent family, uh, even Hazrat Qari Tayyib Saab, Rahmatullah alayh, my grandfather, he used to invite all the children, and whenever he was in Deoban, and he used to ask us, that do you have any question? do you want to ask something? So we used to ask very silly question with him, but he used to give very detailed answer of that thing. He was engaging us. And we have sessions also of Shero Shairi.
Great.
So there was a group of my uncle, and he was Malana Aslam Qasmi. He was also, Ustad of Hadith, Bukhari Sharif, and his children. And we became two parties, and we are asked not to give any shade which is, which is is not having any moral value. So we have to learn the very good, ashar of Lama Iqbal or Mirza Ghalib and such type of. So they never accept any, unknown shair ashar with them. So like this, they improved our zauq, and they improved our communication skills. So I think that this is the reason. I'm not sure, but I think that this is built like this. And after, when we were communicating with our grandfather, so we felt that he used to he used to think that what is the period, and we are a new generation. So he used to smile, he used to laugh, he used to make jokes with us and give us gifts. Whatever work we are doing, he used to give us gifts. So I think that reward is very great thing in a child's life, and they used to do anything.
Yes.
Otherwise, I was a very silent person. My mother-in-law and my mother also, they used to say that she's Adam Bezar. She never want to be in public. In public, or in I never wanted to come in front of the guest also. So my mother was very surprised when I started giving speeches, that what happened to you.
So there is a transformation, total transformation, 360 degree, that now you are most of the time in the public and
I know.
communicating with the people and interacting
More,
with
more
them.
in public.
Yes. So that's really very amazing. And it's like the story for all the sisters. They must learn, because the communication has to be built up gradually. It's not that overnight you can learn something and you can start speaking. So thank you very much for sharing your story. Now, since this International Women's Day, we have taken the theme of emotional fashion. And the reason being is, most of the time I have heard people saying that women have a special soft corner for the clothing, for the dressing, for accessories, and they spend even like out of the budget on these things. So that's why we have taken the theme as emotional fashion. And do we really need to fashion our emotions? What is your understanding of this?
Mm. I think that I must, uh, you know, guide, as I am very older now. So, I think that we should we should think beyond, clothes and jewelries and all. And what I like your title very much. And I was just discussing yesterday with some girls who are working with us, and they were also very excited to to know about more about this fashion the emotions. I feel that people who could not control their emotions, uh, they cannot become something, because it's the first step to be successful in life. uh, your views are the mirror of your thoughts. So this is the, we have to build, we have many chances to build good thoughts among our, and whatever we are observing in life, observation is the main key. Because if you observe deeply anything happening in your life, in your family, in society, in children, and wherever you are going, so observation is the main key of success. Um I feel that from observation start, like, the the human being try to listen about their consciousness. The consciousness, give you direction to become something, whether individually or society, for society. So, these things are, wastage of time, uh, to think about only clothes and all, clothes, jewelry and all. Our women are engaged, more women are engaged in this. And this is very temporary thing. And I feel that whatever our society, Muslim society is facing nowadays, I will just tell you a misra of Urdu poetry that lamhon ne khata ki hai, sadiyon ne saza pai. We
Beshak.
never thought about, what will be the future of our community. Now, as a responsible person, I want to, request to our audience that now we should uh, we should think that this period and these communications, as Jahan-E you are doing, and other people are doing, and it is, a great asset with us, the social media, because we don't have channels, but we are talking one to one on these channels. So this is very important, and um, we should think that this period should be a turning point for the community, and we should not think that we are individuals, but we are a community. The every person is a community. When we go out, we are looked like a Muslim. She's going a Muslima. So
Mhm.
whatever she's doing, her action, her talking, her everything is being watched like a Muslima. So this, I think this program, I feel that it should be a turning point for the community.
Thank you very much. It's really so nice to know that we should now think beyond clothes and jewelries and accessories and other things. Our thoughts have to be great, and
Yeah.
our focus should be on our thoughts and actions rather than our appearance and these type of things. Thank you very much for giving such a beautiful information about emotional fashion. And now, since we are celebrating International Women's Day, and that's on 8th March, I would request you that kindly give a message to all our sisters, whether they are in India or abroad, globally, that what is expected from our sisters, and especially with the reference of our International Women's Day celebrations.
This is very good that we are celebrating International Women's Day. We are also trying to do something on this day. And we are also thinking that we have to take some serious steps in this, in this year. Um, on this day, I want to give this message that women are, have great potential. They themselves, in Urdu, I will tell again that humse zamana khud hai, zamane se hum nahi.
Beshak.
So we can form the zamana. We can establish, the, thoughts. We can ask people to think in that way. And now they should take over the thing of the society. They should take over in their hands, because in 35 years of my working period, I'm just sure about it, 100% sure about it, that people who were misguiding you for something, religiously or socially, and really, I feel that they don't have anything in mind for you. They are just saying, I have experienced many things. I there's no time to tell you, but now I'm very much sure that they didn't have anything in their mind. They just wanted to control you. So I want to question to my audience that, should we be controlled by someone? Do we give answer, you know, to Allah on behalf of others, or ourselves, or our personalities? So I think we will go in our qabr ourselves, and we will be asked questions ourselves, and we have to answer ourselves. So the decision of our in our society, it is, regarding women, I will tell that in the whole world, uh, Islam is being judged by women culture,
Very true.
whatever they are representing, and it is being criticized by women. Is wrong and right, it is this, that is a different question, but Islam is being judged by women, and women are silent, they are not speaking. So I think that if collectively we raise our voice for our society, who are not guiding us, there are multi-dimensional problems we are facing, and we are signing whatever paper is giving to us. We are signing for 505 crore sign, we are giving without thinking that are we giving to our new generation a sign which is giving them long lasting problems. So we never thought what we are signing, and there was no thought behind that. There was no thought behind it. So I feel ladies should be very responsible, and they should come out, ladies and girls, because जैसे मैंने कहा कि हमसे जमाना खुद है जमाने से हम गए. You have to make your zamana. I cannot guide to the new generation more perfectly because I'm very older. They have new ideas, and I'm really eager to. I have formed a group of girls, and there I want to be behind them. I ask them to be in front. You will do. I will just guide you. I will just tell you. I want to listen to you. So I think that this attitude we have to adopt, and let them grow, let them say their voice. Once I organized a conference in Bombay, and there was girls from each university of Bombay, and ulama were listening to them, and they were surprised with their presentation. They were telling about the finance, they were telling about the management and zakat system and women. Tough questions I have given, for ulama I have given them tough question, but they were saying from where they came. I said, these are your daughters, so
Beshak.
don't think that they are, they are not thinking, they are not planning, they have plans.
Now they
But
cannot take them lightly. Now
yeah,
they
the
have started using brains.
yeah, they are flying high. So if we will not give them chances in society, so it will go somewhere else. The pani apna rasta dhoond leta hai, kahin bhi
बेशक,
dhoond.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. जी जी.
So
And खास तौर से especially Mrs. Uzma, when you have mentioned about the new leadership and the young leadership, that's really the need of the hour. We have seen in almost all the Muslim organizations that the old people are sitting there and they are not ready to even give any space to the young generation, and they are not ready to listen to their ideas, although the young generation also has a fast thinking. Their reflexes are very fast, their understanding of the world is appropriate, although they lack in the experience, and that is experience we are going to provide to them. But we have to give enough voice to the young generation. That's what you are advocating, and I'm so happy to know that you are providing them the platform where we can listen to them, and they are the ones who are going to form the future of this nation. So thank you very much, Uzma ma'am, and it was nice talking to you, and that's why the people say that experience speaks. Your each and every word was full of wisdom, and I hope that this episode is going to be a guiding light for all our generation, for all our sisters. And I wish you all the best for all your endeavors. Thank you very much.
can I tell one share of Allama Iqbal?
Sure, sure, sure.
अपने मन में डूब कर पाजा सुरागे जिंदगी, अपने मन में डूब कर पाजा सुरागे जिंदगी, तू अगर मेरा नहीं बनता न बन, अपना तो बन.
बहुत खूब. अपना तो बन. Yes, first of all we have to have self actualization.
Yes,
अपना
yes.
तो पहले जी.
जब
तो
अपना बनेगा तो दूसरों का भी बन
दूसरों
जाएगा.
का भी बन जाएगा. तो अब आपने चूंकि शेर का सिलसिला शुरू किया है, तो एक मिसरा जो हमेशा मेरे जहन में रहता है, और जब भी मैं किसी परेशानी में मुब्तला होती हूँ या कभी भी खुद को लो फील करती हूँ, तो मैं सिर्फ वही एक मिसरा जो है ना अपने आप को रिमाइंड कराती रहती हूँ, और वो ये है कि अपनी दुनिया आप पैदा कर अगर जिंदों में है। तो कभी भी मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि कोई मुझे डिप्राइव कर रहा है, कोई मुझे पीछे धकेल रहा है, कोई मुझे मेरे साथ कुछ ऐसा कर रहा है, तो मैं ये कहती हूँ लेट देम डू, वो उनको जो करना है करने दो, अपनी दुनिया आप पैदा कर अगर जिंदों में है। तो लेट्स ट्राई टू क्रिएट आवर ओन वर्ल्ड इफ वी
I
हैव।
always appreciate Halima Saadia very much. I always tell everyone to be Halima Saadia.
Thank you very much, and I am following you. So congratulations, Uzma ma'am, that you are given the title of Women of Substance by JAHAN-E, and JAHAN-E is proud of you. And I request you to kindly grace us on 7th March when we are celebrating this grand event. And it is going to be virtual, and I request you to be with us so that we can formally present you the award for the Women of Substance.
Jazakallah, Jazakallah. So,
thank you very much. It was nice talking to Uzma ma'am. And my dear sisters, please watch the video fully so that you can get golden tips how to become successful women in life. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you once again, Mrs. Uzma Saiba.
thank you.
Take care, and Allah Hafiz. Wa alaikum assalam.
Wa alaikum.